Okay, hey you guys. Okay, so we ran into a situation where the Mars weren't done at the start of the month and it didn't get caught. They never came from the pharmacy. So we had a few staff who had to, get stuff organized pretty quick because it came last minute. Well, I just want to go over a few shortcuts with you guys. If you're ever in that position where you need to get a monthly BM tracker set up, a Mars set up, there's a fast way to do the BM trackers that will save you a lot of time. So, first off, there is normally this is what the BM tracker looks like, and this was the master, but it accidentally got used. The master accidentally got used on the Mars, so a new master will need to be made. But to avoid this from happening in the future, what you need to do is the master copy looks just like this, and it doesn't have any numbers on it, it doesn't have a month on it, it's just the highlighted calendar, okay, with no numbers. So what you do is you make yourself a copy or two of this in case you mess up when you're doing it. I usually do 2 copies of this master, and then once you make a copy of the master, you fill in the days for the specific month, because sometimes the first might start here, sometimes the first might start here. It just depends on which month it is. So you fill out for your month all the numbers, and you put the name, the name of the month on the top. And then once you've done that, that's when you make your copies. Okay, you make 6 copies of a completely blank but filled out month of April. Once you have those 6, then you can write the residents' names on them and just throw them in there. You don't have to number all. So otherwise, the other option is you make a copy of this and you fill out the numbers on every single resident, and then the month at the top and the resident's name, and then you got to go to the next resident, write down all the numbers on the calendar, and then the third resident, 1 through 30, you got to write down all of them. You can avoid all that if you just do it one time, don't put a name on it, just the month, and then you make 6 copies. Then all you have to do is go through and write the resident's name on all 6 copies. Does that make sense? You take your master, make a copy. Then you write down all the numbers. You don't write it on the master. You make a copy of the master. On your copy, number 1 through 30, write the month. Then you make 6 copies of your already numbered month, and then you write each resident's name on it and file it. Super fast, super fast. So just a little tip for you, because sometimes when you're not used to doing these kind of things, you end up just doing things the long hard way, not realizing there's a shortcut. So I'm just trying to spare you guys and save you a little bit of time. Next, when you're doing the residents' Mars, when those come, you want to make sure that you highlight, which the staff did do, highlight all the times using our color code system, and you should know what the color code system is. And then you want to make sure you sign. I shouldn't have put that away yet. Then you want to make sure you sign at the bottom. Everybody writes their name on the bottom of each page, and you guys should know what I'm talking about there. Just make sure you do it right at the beginning of the month, so that it's not something that you end up forgetting before the month's over, because then you got to go back through and do it all, so that we don't get in trouble with the state. So anyways, that's about it. Just a quick little tip on how to do the BM charts. All right, thanks. Bye.